It's time for everyone's favorite Monster Hunter activity and the best way to farm decorations. It's farming flowers. Yep, you heard correctly. This is the most overpowered farm to get decorations like crazy. You can trade these in to get gold melding tickets to get all the decorations and armor spheres you can handle. So let me show you how we're gonna do it. Firstly, shout out to Lebahz over on Reddit for discovering this method and Joe Seffer over on TikTok for showing this off. So first and foremost, we're gonna have to find a full moon. This will show up at nighttime, obviously, but there is a cycle, just like in real life. Weird. First, you're gonna sleep at nighttime to see where your moon is at in the cycle. The plan is to get to the day before the full moon. Resting at nighttime will make sure you'll see the moon almost immediately when you go outside the camp. And the moon will be this circular object in the sky. On the night before the full moon, you're gonna want to make sure to rest until evening. This will ensure you have the most time to farm as many flowers as you can.
Yeah, boy.
Then you'll want to accept the optional quest, A Leviathan's Temper. This quest can be acquired by going to the village in the plains. Start the quest and depart from Area 10 campsite that you just set up. There is another one in Area 3 which you'll also want to set up as well. The location shown here on the map is where your first flower will be. When you start the optional quest, you'll have about 30 seconds or so before it actually blooms. So I decided to put on a geologist and botanist set so I could farm a few other things while I waited. The location of Camp 3 is there, as well as the flower is just above, but it's a little trickier to get to. If you set your secret to auto run to it, you'll climb up 3 different vine walls. He pretty much gets there all on his own, but he will stop by this cliffside. This is where you're going to have to jump and glide with it. While you're jumping, you can press the right trigger. Mouse and keyboard players, well, you're going to have to figure this out for yourself.
Wow.
Because there's only a handful of you, and I don't care. Now, once you finish looting both flowers, all you have to do is end the quest.
Okay.
And then pretty much it's just rinse and repeat as long as you still have the full moon. It's incredibly costly on research points, but you can farm those too. Unfortunately, the trader is not guaranteed to have the trade for the pollen for the golden ticket. I feel it's about 1 in every 3. Resting will reset this, further increasing the research point cost. This is also a great way for the material retrievers to build up your stock of items. Then once you got all your golden tickets, head on over to the melder. Not only can you hand in to get the highest level armor and weapon decorations, but you can also get the highest level armor spheres too. I can see this method getting nerfed eventually, so you might as well use it before you lose it. It's not the most fun method, but it is goddamn efficient. There, you happy?